Now, after doing the Endomorph Beast Challenge, I got some questions about my garage gym. And let's start with the bar. This is a Chapman bar. It is an Olympic bar, but as you can see, it doesn't rotate much anymore. You want a good Olympic bar that rotates, but I got a lot of use out of that, about 9 years of use. And I can still get some action on it. As you can see right here, I got my snatch going. Uh, did a weightlifting competition about 3 years ago, and the competition was on an Alico bar, and that thing was like butter. So Chapman Bar, I think they're out of business, but there's some other brands. I think Rippetoe has a brand. Here's some bumper plates. I've got several 100 pounds of these. Got them from a company called New York Barbell. A lot of recycled rubber. And here's the squat stands. And the key thing I'm showing here is I got a couple 50-pounders, just standard plates on the bottom there to keep these stable. And it says this goes up to about 250, but I had one of my trainees doing about 350 out of this. You just got to be careful when you rack it back up. And that's the thing with a home gym. As long as you know the protocol, sometimes you couldn't put this stuff in a commercial gym because there's always some guy that bangs into everything, and that's why you need commercial standard stuff in a commercial gym. But Valor Fitness, this company, they also make a squat rack for under $500 that can take about 650 pounds. So someday I plan on graduating to that. It's all about the money, folks. I got to make more money here. So I'm looking at, this is my flooring. I believe I got this from New York Barbell. It's about a half-inch thick rubber mat, and I can use this as a platform. I'd like to build an Olympic platform, but I can handle this. My feet can handle jumping on that. And speaking of jumping, here's a plyometric box. One of my clients actually built this for me when I started talking about doing some plyometrics, and we've got a 24-inch jump, 20-inch jump, 32-inch jump. If anybody's ever interested in getting one of these, you know, I could talk to my friend here, but you can also find them on eBay. People are building them all the time. I'm sure the CrossFitters out there. And this is the most embarrassing thing right here, the Jillian Michaels dumbbells that somebody gave to me. There's my chalk. Right there, you're looking at some dumbbells. I got up to about 45-pound pairs of standard dumbbells. Bought these on Craigslist. If you're looking to build a home gym, garage gym, you definitely got to be on Craigslist because you find a lot of people, build up these gyms, and a lot of people who build home gyms, they end up, going under and stuff, and because they spend a lot of money on all this crap. And I got some standard adjustable dumbbells that I use for heavier weights. I can put 100+ pounds on there and do rows with those things. So you can buy those at Walmart. You can buy the plates anywhere. Good to have some standard dumbbells. Right here's my gymnastic rings. I had the straps supported there, but it was really a bad idea because they tethered and ripped apart. So I went to Home Depot and got some chains that can handle up to 300+ pounds, and I'm hanging them from the garage supports, and I don't weigh all that much, so this can work for me. And look here, look, yeah, I can do it. I get up there. I do all kinds of stuff on these rings, dips, pull-ups. I've suspended 45s, a couple 45s for myself, and done pull-ups on this thing, so this is a nice tool. And I'm not a CrossFitter, but people always ask me, is this your box? I didn't even know what they were talking about. They're like, is that your box? I thought they were talking about my plyo box. That is another thing that makes you suspicious about me having a box. That is a cheaper Prowler. I think it's CFF Fitness. If you've ever done the Prowler, great conditioning tool. I recommend it for anybody. If you're a trainer and you got a pickup truck, you get a Prowler, you find an empty parking lot somewhere, you get a couple clients, they will start burning some fat. There's my bench. It is what it is. Like I say, someday I'll get a cage, but that's just a bench you can use for dumbbells or put in the squat rack. Next thing here, luckily I've got some good clients occasionally. They give me their old crap, like the girly, the sissy weights, the Jillian Michaels weights here. But here's my, this is called a power tower, and you probably find this in a lot of bachelor pads. The good and the bad here is you really have a limited range there where your feet can move. But the good is it actually forces you to do a strict pull up. Can't do like muscle ups on them, but you can do pull ups and dips. And last but not least, my homemade Persian Indian clubs. No, they're not Irish pipe bombs. I found this right on YouTube. I get into all the weird kind of exercises occasionally because I'm just getting older, and as you get older and weaker, you start doing weird stuff to kind of compensate for the fact that you're not quite doing the numbers you want to do. But these are great shoulder therapy exercises. Just get your shoulders. Your shoulders don't always move in the frontal plane. They move all over the place. So it's good to kind of mix it up with the Persian clubs. I'll post you a link to how to build those Persian clubs. $30 at Home Depot. You can build them heavier than 11 pounds. All in all, over the years, I think I've probably spent about $2,000 on this stuff, give or take. Did this over a period of time. Like I said, if you got a garage, a storage space, for all you people out there that are stuck in, Bally's or wherever, Planet Fitness or all these places, or you're old and you go into these gyms and you don't really feel part of it anymore. Yeah, if you got a garage, storage space, one bin in the garage, storage space, all you need is a squat rack, some other things, a lot of this other stuff you can do outside. I spent like $2,000. So, how much do you spend in gym membership a year? 400, 500, 4 or 5 years. I've definitely gotten my money's worth out of a home gym. So I hope this was of help to anybody. And my advice again is just pick it up over time. Don't go all out at first. You don't need state of the art stuff, especially you old school people. Once again, thanks for watching. Click and subscribe if you're interested. Nice meeting all you new people.